Hey guys, Anthony from Fishing Replays, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about, really the reels, rods and reels that you should and you shouldn't get. And I'm not going to go through, of course, every single rod and reel, but I'm going to point out some of the characteristics that you're going to want to, maybe stay away from in getting a rod or reel. So I have the 4 reels on the table right now, and I think I'm going to kind of go through them one by one. I'm going to go from worst to least, from worst to best. So here, ready to fish combo reel. Yeah, this is one of the ones you're going to want to stay away from. It does have the configuration to go back and forth, which is kind of a good characteristic, but a lot of reels have that. But yeah, it's one of those all plastic reels you're gonna want to stay away from. This is my friend Austin's, and I tried to fix it for him, and all the line popped off the spool, and then it started because the drag piece on top wasn't good quality, it broke. So now when I turn the bail, it doesn't go up and down, it just stays where it is, because apparently the gears inside are broken. And to open it up, I have to take all this whole front piece off, so it's not really worth it. Maybe you're going to want to stay away from this. Now, let me talk about something that you would want to do. So here's the Ready to Fish the combo rod. My friend has the surf rod version. Yeah, I would recommend the rod. The rod's good as long as you take care of it. The eyes are a bit delicate, but so I want to tell you one thing. My friend Austin, who was the other guy who we're running the channel with, he did really good. He bought a Penn Fierce, a 5,000, and they give you line with the reel and everything, and it's a really, really good reel. I trust it with any fish that I hook up. It's a really, really nice reel. It looks good. Fierce. But yeah, that's something you're really going to want to do. I mean, if you want to go cheap in the beginning and buy maybe one of these reels, be prepared to spend some money to replace it, maybe something a bit better. So that was pretty smart. He bought that reel, 5,000 for an upgrade. And so I'm going to move on to the next reel. So, no for this reel. If you're going to get it, they do good for around maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then they start to break out from the binging and bonging. Donald Trump pun. But so this is something maybe a little bit more of an upgrade from that. Instead of it's more of a better feel, better build maybe, because this is just looks like it's been put together by a 4-year-old. This looks like it actually has some subliminal value to it. It's got spooled up with 8 pound, because why not? 8 pound fluoro. Yeah, for real. Pretty much it's a good reel. I mean, this will do you good. Pretty much all you really need for it. And maybe after 6 months, it might start breaking. It all depends on how you take care of your reels. If you don't really take care of your reels, then you're gonna want to maybe get one of the reels that are the best quality, but then you're gonna get into the expensive stuff, and then we're trying to talk about financial here. Cause guess what? I'm a kid too, and how do you think I get the money? Pole, spear, jigging rods, everything and stuff. So now I'm going to go into more of a medium class reel. A reel that would do you a lot better. This reel would last you however long you want it. This is a D-Wave Dewaya, however you want to say it. I don't even have any idea. I just love the reel so much. 4000B. And it has a 5,000 size spool. I don't know why. It looks like it has a 5,000 size spool, but it's a 4,000. It's bigger than my friend's 4,000, so whatever. This is an amazing reel. It's not cheap. It's built well. It'll do you really good. These reels, they do really good against salt corrosion. Like, I got a lot of salt, like dings and dongs everywhere on this. Like, I've had this reel really, really long. Like, I forget, it was like 5 years ago. I was in the Keys and it broke, and I went to a tackle shop and I saw this. It looked nice. And it came with a combo, so yeah. And the combo rods are really good for these. But it's not gonna have expensive eyes. It's not gonna have the best eyes. So just keep that in mind. Be careful with your eyes if you're buying any combos. But yeah, this is more of a reel that you're gonna want to really, really like try to get. The small one's going for like 30. This one goes for 50. I have this in a surf rod too. The surf rod goes for like 60. And I have this spooled up with 30 pound. Why not? I had extra 30 pound line. Put it on. And I'm gonna talk about a reel that you're gonna want to have by your side forever. This is a Penn spin fisher. Let's see what size spool. It's a 750 size spool. So yeah, this is the all metal design. The only thing that's plastic on here is the drag piece, that back piece right there, the lever right there, and the handle, like the handle piece. And this is more of an all metal design. And I've had this reel I've had before I was born. And it makes no sense, right? But they've been using this reel before I was born, and then I got this reel because my grandfather got it off of a Italian boat, and I had to buy it from him. Don't ask. But from fishing the beach with this, it got a little bit like don't let sand get inside these reels, or it'll mess them up. Cause I use this like I'd get home from school when I was a kid, first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade, and then I'd go right out to fish. Screw homework. I'm fishing. So, yeah. And, 10 years without cleaning these reels. This is like a reel that's like old reliable. It still works, but it's kind of a little bit ratchety. I have this on I had this on my offshore rod. Let me get it. Yeah, I have it on my offshore rod right here. This is a newer model, but yeah, I got it on my offshore rod. With 60-pound braid. Oh, 'cause why not? And then here's another thing you might want to like stay away from. So I think we all have a little like a mess around rod that we used to play around with every now and then. Oh no. What happened? So this is my Shakespeare Firebird with my Mr. Crappy solo reel. And if you don't know what that is, like a little fly reel. And I use this just to screw around. Like back at the fillet table where I go fillet all my fish when I come in. There's like a bunch of little snappers down there, so turn the drag off, drop it down there, and get your little snapper. I mean, but this is a setup you would want to avoid as your main setup. I mean, apparently, look at it. It's just a little 2-ball bearing reel. Ouch. It's a little 2-piece rod, little $25 2-piece rod. And yeah, that's my mess around rod. The biggest fish I caught on this must have been like a 10-pound jack. So yeah, so those are more of the reels that you're gonna want to stay away from. Like, I think if, like, guys should know good quality. I mean, here I have 2 of the D-Wave reels that I was talking about, and I mean, man, this is on my other offshore rod. Never lets you down. So, that's all for today. I mean, that's all I can really tell you. And then I'm going to do more of a conventional reel thing next time. And a video about snook fishing. So, stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time.